What's up, guys? My name is Dustin Robinson. I'm actually in the library right now. But the reason I chose Salisbury was because it gave me the opportunity to continue my athletic career. I just finished up my fourth year of football here, fourth and final year. I was a three-time conference champion, which was awesome. And you really see that across the athletics program. They're really committed to developing the success and maturity of all student athletes and preparing them for the rest of their life.
Hi, I'm Hadley, and one of the reasons that I decided to come to SU was because it was the perfect distance from my hometown where I felt like I was gaining independence from my family. But if I ever was feeling homesick and wanted to go see them again, then I could definitely make that drive.
Hi, my name's Chase. I chose Salisbury because a alumni from Salisbury in high school pretty much saved my life after my mother passed, and I'm like forever in debt to him. And I kind of wanted to follow in his footsteps and hopefully do the same that he did for somebody in the future when I teach.
I chose SU because of the vast majority of classes it offers. You get real, hands on experiences that prepare you for your future.
And one of the reasons I chose SU was because I already had friends here. So I knew that that was going to be an easy transition from high school because I already had people I knew and that could show me around the surrounding area.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Lloyd, and I've been involved in education since my ninth grade year of high school. My high school offered a early development childhood program, and I was involved in that my freshman year. It was a lot of fun. I dealt with kids that were around the age of 6 through probably 8, and I branched out once I entered college. And I honestly chose SU because of the teaching program and not really much else. The teaching program was just very appealing to me. The location of Salisbury was close enough, but not too far away from my parents. If I needed something, I could come back home. If I didn't want to come home, I didn't need to. And honestly, the teaching program has more than fulfilled my expectations. I was placed in a high school classroom my first semester of college, and it was very intimidating, but also liberating in a way that I really found fulfillment in that classroom. So I could not be happier.
I chose SU because they have very flexible admissions deadlines, which makes it really easy to kind of quickly change your class schedule, especially if you have a difficult personal schedule. You can move things around really often. So they're really forgiving about that, and it creates a lot of good options for people with moving schedules.
Hi, my name is Will, and I chose to go to SU because I had a lot of friends who I went to high school with who had gone to Salisbury ahead of me, and just talking with them and getting advice from them about things to look for in a school. One thing that really stuck out to me was that Salisbury has a really good balance between rigorous and engaging academics, as well as a lot of clubs and different things you can get into and different ways to get involved in the community and do things outside of schoolwork. And so that was something that was really appealing to me because I knew going into college that I wanted to get involved with clubs and get involved with as many different things and try and meet new people. And so it's really encouraging and really motivating to go to Salisbury to hear about these clubs, and as well as the academics, of course, to get my degree. That meant something. Thank you.
I chose Salisbury because I wanted to stay close to home, and with being from the area, this is the perfect fit to receive a well rounded education.
I chose SU because I was able to find what I was passionate about through my professors who are very knowledgeable within their fields and have an immense amount of knowledge to give and lend their students.
Hi, I'm Lori. I chose to go to SU because it's close to the beach and I just kind of had a gut feeling about it.
Hi, my name's Beck, and I chose SU because of the size. It is the perfect size to be able to make friends and join new clubs without being overwhelmed with the amount of people.
I chose SU because I love the atmosphere on campus. It was like a home away from home, and it allowed me to become more independent without being too far away from my family.
My name is Cameron. I chose SU because of its incredible work with the Teachers Academy of Maryland back in my high school, which inspired me to want to come to SU and want to be a teacher.
Having split my time in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, as well as the eastern shore of Salisbury, Maryland, I always envisioned myself getting away from these homes, experiencing a larger city. However, I quickly found that one large city was not my forte. Thus, I relearned my hometown through a new perspective through Salisbury University. I'm happy to say that I've had no regrets ever since.